YouTube, we living in a wild world today. Public gooners must be stopped. Now, I seen a video like this months ago. Apparently this, there was one guy that got caught gooning in public on a drive-through, and he ended up, himself. And so, yeah, man, it was crazy, man. I mean, I feel like a lot of people's self-esteem is really down nowadays.
Public. Okay, I know that's a crazy way to start off this video.
Oh, shit. Hold
Have
on.
you ever thought about gooning in public? Okay.
No.
I know that's a crazy way to start off this video, but I feel like we just got to get straight to the point. Like, have y'all ever thought about that? Just going out into public, and gooning away? Probably not, because of two main reasons. Number one, it's illegal. There's a
And two, have some respect for yourself and others. You know what I mean? Like,
chance you can be put in jail from gooning in public, and you could also be put on the
Yeah.
RSO, which I'm sure none of you want to be put on the
you do not want to be on that. If you get put on that shit, your life is over.
RSO or want to go to jail. At least I'd hope. And then number two, because it's very weird. I feel like many of us can agree that if you go out in public and goon, it's odd. Gooning is something that, like, okay, this is going to be a crazy video already. I'm going to just say that right now. But like gooning, it's something.
Did y'all ever think about gooning? Y'all ever thinking about gooning? In public?
You do in private, and to do that in public, it's very creepy. But the thing is, right, some people are just so gooned
Of course.
out to the point where it becomes an addiction, right? They've gooned so much to the point where they don't get pleasure from looking at a screen and gooning anymore in their room, and the only way they can get pleasure now is by going out in public and gooning.
I think there might be other alternatives. Maybe get a pocket pussy or some shit. You know what I mean? Get you one of them.
This year, I swear,
Get yourself a
so
toy,
many
bro.
cases of public gooners, and we're going to be talking about them in this video. We're going to start off with the most known public gooner that you all may already know, Nautica Malone. I'm sure we've all heard about his story by now, but
yeah, I think that was the guy I was talking about, and he ended up, doing some bad things to himself.
If you haven't, I'm gonna tell y'all. So Nautica Malone was this 27-year-old married man with a kid who seemed to have a huge gooning issue. And he seemed to have the type of gooning issue where you can't get off to the regular stuff. So what he decided to do one day is go to a place called Bikini Beans, which is pretty much like a Starbucks and a Hooters combined. You get served coffee by
Okay, I never.
bikinis. It doesn't sound too pleasant if I'm being real. And while he was at
You don't like titties? You gay, bro? Like, what you mean? Shit, that sounds like it sounds, maybe not coffee, but, coffee's a little wild, Maybe get you a beer or some shit.
Bikini Beans, he was gooning in his car while going through the drive-thru.
Oh, I seen this, bro.
Hi, how are you? Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call 911.
Oh my goodness. I seen this. This guy ended up, ending it all, bro.
With no pants on, by the way. Just bare booty cheeks on the seat, gooning in his car while driving. And one of the workers had to be recording this because this wasn't the only time he's done something like this. And since the establishment got it on video, they decided to upload the video. And this video went mega viral. And when I tell you, everyone was clowning on this man. And since everyone was clowning him, this man was drowning in embarrassment. And a day later, he decided to commit, which is very sad. Condolences to the man's family. And the craziest part is that this got turned into a meme shortly after.
His thigh is out, bro. Like his thigh is out, bro.
People referred to this as a goonicide. Even his car got turned into a meme. The black Challenger is now referred to as the ghost of the goon, all because of this man. You can't drive a black Challenger anymore in society, or people are gonna scream, "The ghost of the goon! The ghost of the goon!" Then you had weirdos doing tributes and saying that Bikini Beans killed the man, pretty much blaming Bikini Beans for recording him and uploading it online.
I can't goon! I can't goon!
Nah, bro. Nah, bro's a fucking weirdo, bro.
You that man! You that man!
But in my opinion, like, you can't get mad at bikini.
Yeah, you can't get mad at them. What they shouldn't have done, they shouldn't have posted it. They should have not have posted it. They should have just kept it private. Kept it, you know, they should have not have posted that. You know what I mean?
I mean, this man quite literally pulled up with his pants down, gooning.
Yeah, he did. But they should have not have posted that on the internet. I don't, you know what I mean?
In his whip. Like, how can you be mad at the workers? They're just trying to work. You also had weirdos doing memorials for this man outside of Bikini Beans.
When I say his name, you say Nautica. Say his name. Nautica. Say his name. Nautica.
Nah, these kids are just trolling, bro. They just trolling, bro.
He quite literally sexually harassed a woman. And y'all are
Yeah,
over
he
here
did. She should have not have posted that though. Like, and now everybody knows where you work at. You know, like, you know, that was the only. I mean, if she wants to post, she could post it. Me personally, probably not a good idea. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? Damn, bro.
celebrating this man for content. It's very odd. Like, I feel like when it comes to the memes, right? The memes are more making fun of the situation, which it sounds so messed up. Because at the end of the day, the man died and his daughter won't grow up with a father and his wife won't raise the daughter with their husband. You know, it's very sad. But I feel like going out in public and holding a whole memorial at Bikini Beans for Nautica Malone when this man sexually harassed a woman, I feel like that's insane. Now, after the death of Nautica Malone, Bikini Beans actually decided to drop a statement saying, "Our thoughts and prayers are with the family of the individual involved during this difficult time. This was an unfortunate and tragic situation. As a company, the safety of our employees is always our top priority. In this case, an individual chose to commit a crime at one of our locations. We take incidents like this very seriously.
Of course, I would hope so.
Protecting our team and maintaining a safe and respectful environment. Thank you for your continued support." And a lot of people online were defending Nautica Malone, saying, "I hope your business gets sued for posting that man on the internet." It's
Yeah, I know, like, I do agree with that point. They should have not have posted that shit. If they had posted that, they should have bleeped it out or something like that. They should have not have posted that shit, bro. That was the problem. Now, if you want to laugh about the shit and make fun of it, I mean, that's all you, bro. You got it, bro. Y'all do whatever you want. But posting it was a horrible idea.
One thing to make a poor choice. It's another to be ashamed and bullied to the world. Name the employee who did it, and let's see how she likes being doxxed online.
Nah, don't do
Bikini
chill.
Beans
Nah,
is
he reaching now. He reaching now. She don't need to be doxxed.
Literally a Starbucks version of Hooters. They're enabling this degeneracy. Hooter girls have more clothes on. Which I feel like is so stupid to defend this man, because the man, once again, quite literally sexually harassed a worker. Just because the workers are...
I agree, but that shit did not have to be put. Nobody needed to see that shit in their lifetime, bro. That's what Cameron not getting. You was not supposed to see that shit in your lifetime. I do not want to see a nigga gooning in his fucking car on a fucking drive-thru, bro. I do not want to see that shit, bro.
Wearing bikinis. That doesn't mean you can just...
I mean, to be fair, I am watching this video.
Go up with your pants down, gooning away. You think that just because a employee is wearing a bikini, you can just walk in stroking your meat? Like, you can't do that. That's insane. Is this establishment made to get money out of these weird and horny men? Most definitely. But the dude quite literally pulled up with his meat out. That's weird and illegal. Stop defending this man. Don't get me wrong. I don't think the man should have offed himself because of this. I think that's very sad. Once again, his daughter not growing up with the dad, and his wife lost her.
And that's the problem, because he did this now this shit became public. That's the issue. Now they're like, everybody knows who that family is, bro. Everybody knows that family. That privacy has been ruined. You know what I mean? That should have not been posted, bro. I'm just gonna be honest. We did not have to see that shit, bro.
Husband.
But it should be spread as awareness, for sure. It should be, you know, if you're gonna post it, just bleep it out, bro. Nobody wants to see that shit, bro.
Very tragic situation. But at the same time, Nautica Malone sexually harassed a girl. Like, we can't sit here and act like he didn't. A lot of people
I know.
like, oh, why'd they post the video and stuff like that? I mean, this thing has happened before with this guy, so they just wanted to protect themselves. But that's not even the craziest public gooner case. There's another case.
You know what? Good point.
Where a man named Gary Miles pulled off a drive-by goon in Philadelphia. It's not always sunny in Philadelphia. Basically, what this man Gary Miles did is he walked into a Dollar Tree, gooned on a girl's leg, and ran out.
Look, he nutted on my...
That nigga moving, bro. Yo, this nigga moving, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Yo, why that nigga moving,
on a
bro?
girl's leg and ran out.
Look, he
Yo,
nutted on my
yo,
neck. You're gonna help.
yo.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my gosh. That's fucking disgusting, bro.
He nutted on my
Oh.
neck.
This video is genuinely so sad because this
It is
woman
sad,
is
bro.
crying while saying this. These public gooners gotta go. Now, as you can see, the man ran off before the cops could arrive, and this video was posted on the internet, and it went mega viral.
And they
It went
figured
so
out who it
viral
was.
that Philadelphia legend Meek Mill chimed in offering $2,000 to who could find the man. Let's play Manhunt with him today in Philly, some community service. I got 2 bands for his low, but you gotta connect. Which I like that. Meek Mill's trying to crack down on these weirdos in Philly. He doesn't want these weirdos taking over his
Yeah, it's
city.
his
He also
hometown,
said,
yeah.
just go live with him. Don't pursue him. It gotta actually be you. Philly's small. People know where this creep-ass dude at. Get him the out of here. We need community protection also, which is facts. But also at the same time, this man saying go live with him, it's kind of funny. It's like, oh, I found the guy who gooned on the girl's leg. I'm gonna just go live. Hey, Meek Mill, I'm live. I got him right here. Like, that's just kind of... That's insane. But hey, Meek Mill has said some wilder things, you know, like asking for vibrating panties. Another insane part about this whole case is that the man's t-shirt while doing this
It's not going to lick itself. Yo.
said it's not going to lick
Yo.
itself with a candy cane on it. This man is the
Yo.
most freaked out human being on this planet. This is disgusting. This is a sick human. But later, this guy ended up turning himself in. He was on the run, but I guess post-nut clarity hit, and the man decided to take a stroll over to the police station, and he was charged with indecent assault, indecent exposure, open lewdness, and harassment. And crazy enough, this wasn't his only time doing something like this.
Yeah, you
Between
got
April
issues, bro.
2011 and December 2021, Gary Miles was arrested at least five times, including indecent assault, indecent exposure, open lewdness, disorderly conduct, and burglary.
Nah, he a freak ass boy, bro.
5 times within 10 years? Jesus, man. Now, one of those 5 cases actually involved...
You know what? I take it back. You know, was what I said about that bikini shit. You know what I mean? You know, they posted it to spread awareness. I understand that. They should have at least bleeped his face out or something. You know, also, I don't want to see this nigga's fucking thigh, bro. You know what I mean? That's just my complaint about that. At the end of the day, bro, spread awareness. You know, but she doesn't deserve to get doxxed or no shit like that. That's retarded, bro.
Him breaking into a family's house while being exposed.
Deja recalls waking up to Miles standing at the bed where she slept next to her mom, who was pregnant.
See a man over my mother. He's exposing himself.
Miles was arrested and had several court appearances.
He had said he had been...
Nah, he looked like a freak. Look at that nigga, bro. I don't like the way he's looking at me, y'all. He making me uncomfortable. Please get this nigga off my fucking screen.
This man is truly a sick human being. And throughout the research of this video, I couldn't find him being in jail, unfortunately. I hope he's in jail, but if he's not, that's gonna be bad because he's probably just gonna keep on doing this again, and again. But you know who else is a sick human? A man named Joshua Scornavacci, who was a
What does he do? Fuck animals or some shit?
37-year-old man who drove 150 miles to watch a Korn concert. Korn is a band, for y'all that don't know. And while watching the concert, he decided to just start gooning out of nowhere. And concert goers noticed this, and they decided to start recording because this is weird. This is disgusting. Get this man going. And he just kept stroking away.
Nah. Oh, nah. There you go. Bleep it out. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Thank you for bleeping it out. Thank the Lord, bruh. That's my problem. Like, bleep that shit out. We don't want to see your cock out or your thighs or nothing. That nigga bopped this
And I don't
shit,
know
bro.
what's crazier, gooning at a concert or gooning to the song that he's gooning to. How are you gooning to metal? And it's crazy because this guy definitely heard everyone around saying ill. He just didn't care. Like, you went to a concert, you went there to hear the music and feel the vibes, right?
Bro, what was he beating his dick to? That's what we need to worry about. Actually, no, I don't. That's crazy. Never mind. I take that back. Pause.
You can definitely hear these people around saying ill. They're closer to you than Korn is on stage. And the worst part is that this guy only stopped after getting punched in the head by one of the concert goers. He didn't stop after hearing people say ill and stuff like that. He stopped after getting punched in the head, which I'm glad he got punched because this is weird. There's kids around in this stadium. Yeah. But after that, the police came to take him away.
Yo, why are you touching his? They gotta touch him.
He was later charged with lewdness and resisting arrest. But since then, he's been released and due in court sometime this month. This actually happened very recently. And this story is so wild to me because, like, you're telling me that you drove all these miles and spent all this...
This has to be like a kink or some shit, bro. There's no fucking way, bro.
Money to beat off at a concert. You could have just done that in the comfort of your own home, man. Like without wasting any money or any time or any gas, you know?
Yeah, that nigga spent money on gas just to go out there. 150 fucking miles, bro. That's like a 3-hour drive, bro.
This man put wear and tear on his car just to beat off at a concert. It's so insane to think about. But this man is so gooned out to the point where he doesn't think like that. This man was just thinking about...
He's desensitized to that shit. That's why. He's so gooned out, he's desensitized.
He rushed that he was going to get
desensitized.
He was chasing that next high. And that next high was gooning at the concert, you know?
That dopamine.
His room anymore. It's so crazy. Like, I just can't imagine myself, like, just pulling out my meat and gooning around a bunch of people, especially at a concert. Are we being dead serious right now? Another place I couldn't imagine myself gooning at is school. Yet there's so many people out there that goon at school. Crazy enough, there's actually been this video that I saw on TikTok recently where these girls were doing a study date at their university. And while they were doing this study date, a dude sat super close to them and started gooning.
Oh my goodness, 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 oh my... Yo, this nigga's side-eyeing, bro. Nah, bro. Thank y'all for bleeping it out. Thank y'all for doing that, because I don't want to see that shit, bro. That nigga is for sure beating his fucking cock out right now. He is going crazy, bro. He is going fucking crazy, bro. He's side. He hit him one of these. Like, bro. Yo, it's time to go.
How can you goon at school? Like, that's a place where you got to show up every day. I understand at a university, you don't see the same people every day as much as, like, let's say high school or middle school, right? But still, like, how can you just goon at school? It's so weird. But hey, maybe he wasn't a student. You know, maybe
that's even worse. That's even worse. He could be a predator, bro.
He just decided to go to a college campus.
I mean, not really.
Students, which would make it even...
I mean, if you're in college, you're probably older than 18, so not really. But you is still a freak-ass nigga.
More weird, if I'm being real.
Freaked.
I kind of doubt that, though, because there's a backpack laying in front of him. Unless the man bought a backpack to go to a college campus to goon, which would make this even more insane than it already is. But I highly...
Nah, I think he goes to that school.
This guy had to be a student. There's no way he was a student. He looks young. He's got the backpack.
Bro got AirPods in, bro.
Around their age. He's got to be a student. That's just very, very weird. This whole public gooning thing has got to stop, man. It's so weird. It's disgusting. Like, I can't imagine just sitting somewhere.
You know, you would never think that some shit like this would be a problem, but it is, bro.
Somebody's just gooning right next to me. I'm gonna have to just punch the dude, really. I'm gonna have to do them like they did the dude at the concert.
Yeah,
all in all, my final thoughts on this whole, like, public gooning thing. Control your gooning before the gooning controls you. If you have a gooning issue, get some help, or just don't goon at all. I feel like that's just better to do. But yeah, all that being said, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made this far,
bro, these motherfuckers are just desensitized to that shit. They've been beating their dicks for so long that they've lost that rush, that dopamine. from doing that shit. So they have to find new ways. These niggas probably beat their dick 6 times a day, bro. Let's be honest, bro. That shit is diabolical, bro. That shit is diabolical, bro. I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And like, you know, shout out to all the videos that were like bleeped out, because I do not want to see this nigga's thigh, bro. Okay, I don't want to see that shit, bro. Bleep that shit out, bro. What is y'all, bro? Bro, we not even supposed to be seeing shit like this on the internet, bro. What is up with society right now, bro? Oh my goodness. But what do y'all think? You know what I'm saying? Do you agree? Do you disagree? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I hope you have a good breakfast, good dinner, and good night. I love y'all, man. Peace.